can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life.
That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick, dude. No, that's pretty sick. Yeah, man, Pink Panther strikes again. Let's just say that much. And it strikes again in the exact same way, in the sense where I have something I want to talk about, but now it's back to the whole, like, if you take one step forward that isn't yourself, you can't take another. The next step won't be you either.
You know what? I don't think you had anything to talk about ever.
I have it. It's written down.
You're lying.
It's tantalizing me. I'll talk about it. Let's talk about it.
There's nothing for you to talk about.
Fucking weird beard. Fucking
nice.
Your beard's weird. Fucking weird beard.
I love how that's so. Oh, was it weird beard? Weird beard. Weird. Like he's gonna explain. So funny.
Dude, I listened to that last night. I listened to I listened to Killshot like 3 times last night. I was blazing, and I was like, "Oh, this is fucking sick!" And I was just like laughing my ass off to all the lines. He'll have to fuck him in my flannel, give him my sandals, because he knows as long as I'm shades and I live in my shadow. It's badass.
I gotta learn more rap music, and I gotta learn how to become as high as you, because you seem to enjoy life on a whole.
Dude, the Pink Panther has the answer. Bum ba dum ba dum. Not the same song. Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum. Bum ba dum ba dum. Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum. Bam ba dum ba dum bow. Bam ba dum ba dum ba dum ba. Bam ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum. So good, dude.
Oh, Dad's calling me. Should I answer and talk on his? He's never been in the cast.
Nah, dude, he's gonna be the worst. He's gonna mention some not. What are you doing, dog?
What's up, man?
Is that you talk on the phone when you say what's up, man?
We're casting on the pod.
Robbie, why are you such a fucking loser? Why are you such a fucking loser? I fucking hate your gut. Leave the room. You're such a fucking embarrassment. This is gonna be funny. Hey man, what's up? What up? It's the Zack Attack. What up? It's the Zack Attack.
Hey, what's up?
What was that?
I was trying to be inclusive and nice. I don't know.
That was funny?
Did at any point in time did I say, hey, it's gonna be really funny?
Your face did.
Well,
you're like, check this out. Look at this one.
I can't be held responsible for my face may or may not do.
2 minutes of gold. Shit on.
I don't. Do you really think that?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We were having fun doing songs, being goofy. Like, let me answer you make sandwiches yet?
It's kind of hilarious.
You're a fucking idiot. You're so fucking dumb.
That's actually hilarious. We were doing all the music stuff, and the first thing after is, do you make sandwiches yet?
You're such a fucking... Why? And then you asked me, too. Should I answer? No.
Did you say no?
Yeah. And then you're like, I'm going to answer it. Fucking so goddamn annoying, man. So goddamn annoying.
You're just getting pissed because you're taking this opportunity to realize you had nothing to say.
I have something to say, and now like, it feels forcing. It could have been. It could have worked after the music. That was like the musical intro, but then no. Robbie's got to Robbie it up.
I just think you're lying. You're a liar. You have nothing to say. So now you're just looking for every excuse to fucking tell me how I ruined it, so you can't talk about it because you're full of shit. You have nothing to say, and everyone's gonna.
And the fact that you think you're baiting me right now, the fact that in your head you think this is a victory for you because I'm choosing to say it.
I'm baiting anything.
I'm saying it because I'm just, because I don't even care what you're talking about. That's why I'm saying it, okay? 2 things. First one, okay? On this cast, I've often been a proponent of sex work, okay? I've talked ad nauseum regarding prostitution and the ramifications of its legality, okay? Since I don't have anything to talk about, you think?
It's crazy. You had ad nauseum prior to talking about it. And that we talked about.
But I awoke today to the sound of the other shoe dropping. I see.
Really?
The visor of naivety has been raised. We, the people, would be too happy if prostitution was legal, and that's the conundrum. Think really, if you could, without slight worry or risk, okay, with not even a little bit of any concern, put your dick in something for an honest yet fair price, or put your pussy in someone or something in your pussy, right? What your entire what would you be doing then? Everything you'd have no. Oh, let me ask this girl on a date. Let's go on a date and maybe something will happen.
It's a fair counter, but I don't know if I agree.
Yeah, well, it could have been funnier if you. There's a lot more here, and I feel like you ruined it.
Naturally.
Yeah, naturally, yeah.
I think you pulled out every ass. You probably don't even have a note there. I have no idea what that says. You're full of shit. You also got through 90% fucking of it, so now you're not gonna hit less 10% for fucking shits and gigs. You're making stuff up. What's the last bit say? Come on, what the fuck?
Anymore. Shocker.
The fact that you think I ruined this monumental fucking planning course to this degree is a little scary.
Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna stop this recording. I'm gonna read you everything. I'm gonna hit record after you hear how funny everything is. And we're gonna see what your reaction is. Because I think the penalty should be that since you ruined this bit, the audience doesn't get to hear it, and you do get to know what you ruined. How's that sound?
Why don't you just mute your microphone instead of
all right?
the
That's
podcast?
good. Yeah.
Doesn't look like it.
So I was going to go into it saying that the society would break down in tigers and no more pussyfooting around between man and woman, not a lick, right? And I was going to say 90% of men would never speak to another woman again. Oh, wait, you're laughing? That's funny, you're laughing! Actually, the new status quo would be playing 2K with the boys, and then when you get bored of that, you finally go pay for your nut.
So that's all really funny.
And then I said, and then the workers are really the ones who benefit from it, especially the paid for hire ones who are even remotely presentable. Those ones are worth their weight in gold. And then I was gonna say, you know, +1 for your aunt's 4th wedding. Well, I could ask Tiffany with a Y from sales. She's sweet, sure, but I could also ask Tiffany with an I who does ass to mouth. And
There's no reason why you can't just say all that right now.
Because you ruined it.
I didn't ruin anything. Make this big fucking
How funny
production.
was that?
It was great. And guess what? No one would have been none the wiser if you just fucking spoke.
But I couldn't deliver it the same way. You know how they say acting is reacting?
Yes.
It's a performance piece,
so you
Robbie.
have to learn how to react to my reaction to your initial acting.
So as always, it goes back to Alex. This is why you need to do better so that I can do better.
You just said acting is reacting. So when I react to your initial acting, you have to then react.
But you don't react to my acting. You give me nothing to react to.
I said, I don't know if I agree.
You went silent for a whole minute and said,
I do agree.
No, you just, again, it's just you can't. There's no give and take.
Oh my God! All I do is give and give and give, and you just want me to keep giving. I have nothing more to give, Alex.
Is that what it is? Is that the problem we run into? Is that the issue?
I'm just an ant on a hill.
Issue afoot?
You're a mean kid with a magnifying glass.
The issue afoot that you've given too much.
Yes, I'm barely a man at this point. I'm barely a boy. I'm just a withering fucking spirit at this point.
Because you've given too much.
Yes,
that's interesting.
I'm a shell.
I can agree with that.
Speaking of shells.
So I'll run through the bullet points again, though. What I could have naturally gotten into with a competent response was me saying that 90% of men are never speaking to a woman again if prostitution was legal. The new status quo is playing 2K with the boys, and once that gets boring after 26 hours straight is when you finally go pay for your nut. And then that went into saying, and then the workers are the ones who really benefit from this. The ones who are even remotely presentable are worth their own weight in gold. I think you need a +1 to your aunt's wedding, right? I can ask Tiffany with a Y from sales, who's real sweet. I could also ask Tiffany with an I, who does ass to mouth and that cool thing with her tongue.
See, that's genius.
Could have been.
It was a genius all 3 times I heard it now.
And then I was going to say relationships, for the most part, just cease to exist. The blueprint of marriage, our entire economy, is completely broken. That's never happening again. And not to mention, too, think about, like, you know, there's certain things that you want a hooker to do for you that you don't want the love of your life to do for you. That's a common fact. Everyone's like, oh, you're just not comfortable. No, that's not me not being comfortable. It's like, do I want to make eye contact with this person again? It's a paid transaction. Not to mention, if people like how dirty sex makes them feel, you know, it feels dirtier than anything else paying for it. Now you're adding a whole new level you never even experienced. It opens the door, the possibilities around them. But then again, you know, then someone's like, yeah, maybe I'm gonna go have a, let's see, I can spend $400 on a fancy dinner or $400 to just fucking blow bang a bitch, you know?
Yeah, the veil of naivete, how you said it before, has been lifted upon me as well. Because you're right, that's actually a really good point.
Yeah. It would just break down everything. I'm always talking about how great it'd be, you know, the reductions of human trafficking is a pretty solid argument to go with. You know, making it more readily available, making it safe, taxes, credit for everyone who does it, safety, blah, 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 comfort. But the world would just stop functioning.
I think eventually it would level out, though, because, I mean, like, how many times can you blow buying a bitch? I mean, you can only do it so many times before it's like, I did this already.
Yeah. Until you're like, there's other holes.
Exactly. So,
yeah, it's fair.
Nice segue, actually. So we talked the other day about the guy from Kill Bill and how he died by autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. I was thinking the other day, it's really not the worst way to go.
It's a pretty bad way to go.
And you're coming as you're going. It's not that bad, actually.
I don't know why you're successfully assuming that I guess I'm a glass half empty kind of guy, and you're more of a glass half full kind of guy. I'm pretty positive that if you die from jerking off with a belt around your neck, it's because you didn't beat the clock and you died before you came.
See, I never even fucking thought of it that way.
I'm pretty positive they don't find you with your own splooge on you. They just find you with your dick. Hope to God that the rigor mortis sets in quickly so you at least die with the dignity of having a woody and not a flaccid cock in your hand with a belt around your neck. That's demoralizing. You're already dead.
You're right. That's so much worse than the other way around.
And also, again, why do you... There's no way you fucking come and then say, okay, let's see how much longer I can hold my breath.
See, I always assumed it was like, I can take a breath now. Then that inhale is what made the noose get tighter. And then you get tight.
What is it? It's called a game, and you lost the game.
I don't know if I want to play that game now.
Yeah, it's like a horrible way to die. I mean, it probably feels awesome up until you're dead, but it's not... It's not a very dignified way. It's dying. It's prematurely dying.
What's hilarious is I was thinking of it, and we heard this, and I found this out. I was like, you know what? Actually?
David Carradine's you're talking about.
Yeah, Kill Bill.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Realistically, if I have to go, I would like to go out coming. That's probably the best case scenario.
That maybe makes sense, but in autoerotic asphyxiation, the likelihood of you coming is so slow, so slim.
Dude, I apparently had 2 veils of naivete on.
Yeah, man.
And both have been taken
I don't think... I mean, hey, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty positive when they found the guy from NXS, he wasn't just fucking, covered in goo. I'm pretty sure the spunk was still inside.
Dude, I just assumed it was like a Jackson Pollock, and he was just in the center of it with the
You should have said Jason Pollock. So
I was going to say Jason Pollock, but I figured you would tell me how much of an idiot I am for the next time. How I ruined the bit because I said the wrong fucking name and I'm an asshole. So I thought, let me save this for 2 fucking seconds.
Acting is reacting. You ever hear that before? You ever heard that adage?
Only when I'm reacting. When you have to react, it's a huge problem. When I react,
you don't react. So I don't think to react too. In turn, it's probably. Remember I said earlier.
It's always my fault. I have to behave myself. I have to do better.
Remember I said earlier how if you take one step in the direction that isn't you, the next step isn't you either. So when I take a step forward and then the floor gives out from under me because you didn't do anything, it's hard to get that next step going.
So it sounds like you're not taking your steps forward because you just want to blame me for not taking your steps forward.
Is that what it sounds like? Is that the conclusion you arrived at?
That's what it sounded like completely, yeah. Say it again. See if I can hear a different way.
Detective work there. That was really good. You should be a lawyer.
I've considered it many times.
That was so funny to Christopher Hellman when he says, he's like, I've seen him at a drag bar. What were you doing there? You should be the lawyer.
That was great.
And then Job takes it as a compliment, smiles, and walks away.
Yeah,
and then Barry does.
That might be one of Henry Winkler's best roles.
Don't. If Arthur Fonzarelli is cool, but no, dude. Barry Zuckerkorn.
Barry Zuckerkorn might be Arthur Fonzarelli.
Could be.
He does the same. There's really no way to prove
that means
it.
That,
he's not even a good lawyer.
Chachi is Bob Loblaw.
Yes.
Dude.
And Ron Howard's actually Richie Cunningham.
Ron Howard is Ron Howard, but I want them. I wish they explored who Ron Howard, the narrator, was. If it isn't Ron Howard, but he kind of is Ron Howard because he kind of acknowledges stuff like saying how great Jerry is and everything else.
You know what's weird? My mind doesn't even process Arrested Development having a narrator because he's such a character to the show.
Yeah,
I don't even register there's someone speaking I haven't seen the face of. That's crazy.
How cool! Speaking of cool shows and narrations, Fleischman is in Trouble. Pretty fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a really phenomenal show. You know what's crazy, though? I was so blazed the other day, I couldn't follow the first 30 minutes of that episode. Yeah. I didn't follow anything. When you had to explain how his wife was pissing him for not wanting to say weed's a good thing,
yeah,
I was like, that's what they're talking about?
He has a Hippocratic oath to help people, and he's like, my whole entire existence is I want to help people, and you're telling me to do something that actively does not help people.
Dude, when you said that, I was like,
antithesis.
Thank God Alex pauses and explains to everybody because I had no idea what the fuck was going on right now.
Everyone just kept talking. I'm like, guys, you're missing everything.
Is that what was going? I thought I just couldn't fucking focus.
It was probably that too as well because you also kept leaving the room because you're a dumbass and you kept just being like.
You're right. I was making food so we could eat. That was making me a dumbass.
I'm sorry. You don't want to get. Let me know when you can climb
I'm
off your
disgusted.
cross, and I can hear you at a better. You're a little too high up there for me.
Okay. I came down. So
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
I was debating between saying something along that, or I wanted to just do the ref thing and be like, I'm gonna get you next year for Christmas a big wooden cross.
Well, good job.
So every time
Alex.
you feel underappreciated, you can climb up there and nail yourself to it.
You ruined this episode. It was so much fun if you just said it the first time. Instead of saying, I was debating saying that versus this. Good job ruining the whole fucking episode.
Is this the little bit you're doing here?
Yeah, you see how that feels? It feels terrible.
I feel perfectly comfortable and fine.
Oh, you're an asshole, okay? Because I felt like an
I
asshole
feel
before. And you feel good?
satisfied, adequate. I feel
Why
great.
don't? Because you smoke too much.
I feel fantastic.
You're numb to anything.
I feel fantastic.
No, you're just numb to feeling things.
I want to fuck something.
You just end it now.
I can't. It's only 15 minutes. We need 7 more.
Well, I was going to say, that was a full circle back to the start of this week's episode. That's why we should have ended it.
I know, man.
Try to organically go back to that.
I will. I'll circle back.
Mm.
I'm thinking we I don't know. I was watching a bunch. I feel like I've watched. I don't usually watch podcasts that often. I'll watch clips, which is what usually makes me think we gotta be funnier. But then I watch a whole episode. I'm like, oh, there's actually a lot of downtime and blah 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 blah.
Mm.
And it's like, should we be doing longer episodes? But it's kind of funny just to do 22-minute episodes all throughout the week, opposed to doing one long 2-hour.
I keep thinking the same thing because it all
keep going
adds
back and
up to
forth.
something
I'm like,
anyways.
should it be like an hour and a half? And I was like, I don't know. It's a woozy. It's a woozy.
I think this is better because it's so fast. There's not really any slow points.
Yeah. This probably helps contribute to...
And the majority of people's commutes, if you think about it, are probably 20 to 30 minutes anyway. So we're right there in that nice soft spot. We're Quibbits.
That is true. Yeah, dude.
We're doing what Quibi couldn't do.
Dude. Katzenberger's right. For sure. Everyone wants Quibi. That is the funniest thing in the world, though. I think it's a dumb idea for a thing in general. I think that's too much of, like, trying to think, like, that's, like, too niche of a thing where it's, like, you're always on your phone. Why not embrace it? It's like, because I don't want to be on my phone all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
You fucking idiot. I want to be on a TV watching something. I want a screen, just not that screen.
Exactly.
But, it is kind of hilarious that he decides to do a new state-of-the-art, like, new way of consuming entertainment for on the go once the world stopped being on the go for a whole year, 2 years. It's kind of hilarious. And it's one of those things where it's like, well, that didn't fucking work. And but it's kind of also has the air of it's like, well, maybe it'll work now?
Well, do you think it would work had that not happened?
I think we've had a better chance of work. I also think if they didn't, like, keep showing me that dumbass trailer for that movie with Liam Hemsworth, I probably would have been more interested in it too.
I think if it came out now
If they didn't keep saying, you know that movie about that guy who's rich and had all the things where he wants to hunt the greatest game of survival is to hunt a human. What if that human was Liam Hemsworth? Quibi.
So you're telling me that the book that John Carroll Lynch talks about in the Zodiac is who Liam Hemsworth's Chris Hemsworth's younger brother plays?
Correct. Luke's also younger brother. The youngest of the 3 Hemsworth brothers.
It would have been better if I didn't say Liam first.
Yeah. But he plays him, and you know who plays the exotic millionaire who wants to hunt?
Ooh, Ben Kingsley.
No. That's actually...
There would be a Ben
makes
Kingsley
more
role.
sense.
Yeah.
That's not
I have
the
no
one they
idea
went
who it could
with.
be now.
Okay.
Give me a hint. The thing you were about to do.
I'm going to. Hold on. Really try. I need you to lock in right now. Because this is going to be the funny. If you get this answer right off this one, it's going to be the funniest thing of all time.
Okay. I got it. Hold on. Let me change my posture. Let me actually get into this, try to focus. All right.
Okay. How do I say this? Okay. Ridiculously overrated actor whose initials are CW.
Christopher Walken.
Yes. No. God damn it.
Oh,
Christopher Walken's
shit.
not overrated.
Shit. No, but
Christoph
that's
Waltz is overrated.
Yeah, but here's the thing. My brain doesn't process him as a person. I was going to say it when you said no. Fucking jerk. If you give me a second to fucking... That's the problem. You don't give me a second to fucking... what the hell's the word? Now I can't think of the word. Redeem myself. You just get pissed and tell me the answer. I was going to say Christoph Waltz next.
I said that it only works if you say it immediately. You also took too long. And also, I didn't want to say the CW part, but all I wanted to say, in a perfect world, all I was going to have to say is most ridiculously overrated actor.
Oh, Christoph Waltz.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to have. It would be like the scene in Four Christmases where, like, where she's like my screensaver, or the one person you're allowed to have sex with, John Stamos. Like, all that shit, you know? It would have been funny. It would have been funny. It would have been fucking funny.
Try it again.
All right. I've used fuck me, I lost the reference. That's so depressing. I was gonna say I've already used up the whole stricken from the record thing. I was going to say that I've already used my... I can't even think of it. It's the rest of the development thing. What the fuck does Tony... When Buster sits down with Tony when Job's faking being the guy, he says, I grant him something...
Oh, shit. Magic immunity or something like that.
It's not that, though.
Magician's immunity.
No. Then he says, I respect the sanction. Sanction?
Right. The sanctuary. It's something sanctuary. Second word is absolutely sanctuary. I swear to God, this is the most accurate ever in my life. It's sanctuary.
Dude. What is it, though? That's so depressing.
Magical? Is it magical sanctuary? That doesn't sound right.
No. You know, here's what we'll let that one die. We lost that one. We'll just go to the next thing. We talked about it earlier. We watched Arrested Development. It's because it's the episode where season 2 episode like 16 where they meet Anne's parents and Alan Tudyk's the guy. I'm like, that's crazy. That's Steve the Pirate and Pepper from Dodgeball. And then we talking about how Jason Bateman needs to just do like another movie where he plays not the straight guy, where he's just like he's the weird one. Because it'd be fucking hilarious. He's hilarious in Dodgeball playing, and never would have thought he'd be playing that guy.
It'd be great to see an actual movie-length thing of him just playing that person.
Better idea. Teen Wolf 3, starring Jason Bateman, Michael J. Fox, and Tyler Posey.
I love it.
And that's why it's called Teen Wolf 3, not because it's just the third Teen Wolf movie. That'd be too easy. It's because it's Teen Wolf times, there's three of them. It's like Spider-Man No Way Home.
I was just going to say they should do No Way Home scenario.
That's pretty sick. I'd watch that. It wouldn't be good by any stretch of the imagination, but I'd watch it.
It'd probably be awesome. They have to follow they have to ignore all of the continuity of the Teen Wolf show.
Yes.
It's the only way it works.
Okay. Yeah. That could be kind of cool. That if
movie 1 and 2 are canon, but the show never existed.
Yeah, God, I had an example. That happened in some show where like someone made a TV show that didn't work. Oh, no, yeah, like Saved by the Bell. How they had that show Mrs. Whatever's Class Time that only got like 8 episodes. Didn't work, but for some reason they brought over fucking Zach and the Principal and Screech. Like, these guys are great. They're staying. And they brought them into a new show.
That's so weird.
It's super weird.
Is the other show even canon or doesn't even exist?
I mean, I don't know. I just know they brought those 3 actors over as the same characters' names and everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for some reason, like, these guys are great. They gotta stay. I mean, I guess when you get Mark Paul Gosselaar, you're like, he's a star. He's a star. You think, Mark Paul Gosselaar, big head.
Yeah. No, say your thing. Sorry.
Yeah. You know how the show works? Probably I finish the talking and I start the talking. You don't start the talking, you don't finish the talking. Aight? Good. I'm just asking you pass the test. You didn't say anything.
You pointed.
You're such an idiot.
I'm sorry.
You're so dumb.
Try again. I'm sorry.
Let's try this again. I say the last thing. Okay.
Okay.
You fucking idiot! Goddamn moron! You moron! Fuck!